Hi, this is Wayne Zell, and welcome to the Blueprint for Wealth Vault, where we feature educational topics of interest on estate planning, business planning, tax, and fiduciary services that are designed to help you realize your dreams of wealth and freedom. Blueprint for Wealth is brought to you by Zell Law, a law firm located in Reston, Virginia, serving clients all across the country. If you'd like to know more about Zell Law or the topic we're discussing today, visit us on the web at zelllaw.com. And now for the Blueprint for Wealth Vault. Hi, this is Wayne Zell, and thanks for joining me on Blueprint for Wealth, a video collection of topics of interest in taxation, estate planning, and business planning. Today, we're going to be talking about the proper choice of entity when you're starting a new business. So, without further ado, the first choice in choosing a choice of entity could be a sole proprietorship. But as you're going to see, it's not as popular as it used to be. Second choice, limited liability company, probably the most flexible alternative that you can choose, and it's something worth considering when you're starting a new business. Number three, corporation or S Corp. Well, with the changes in tax law that occurred in 2018, and with some of them being permanent, a C corporation may make more sense than a limited liability company taxed as a partnership. And we'll talk about those situations. And then finally, what are the other forms of entity that you can use when you're running a business, and under what circumstances will you use them? First, sole proprietors are rarely used today. We want to avoid liability associated with conducting our business, and if you conduct it in your own name without any corporate shield, then you are subject to unlimited liability for anything that happens in your business. Next, the most popular one today is the limited liability company. In all 50 states and the District of Columbia, we now recognize LLCs. They started back in 1987 in Wyoming after having a long trial period in the international arena. So it's not that new, but comparatively to corporations, an LLC is a new corporate vehicle. They're easy to form. Virtually all of the states have different services that you can go online and register your own limited liability company. They're flexible. They can be taxed in any way. A single member LLC can be taxed as a sole proprietorship. 2 members or more, it's taxed as a partnership generally for federal tax purposes. And then you can elect to treat the LLC as an S corporation or even a C corporation. Corporations have become increasingly popular in recent years because of the change in tax laws. Prior to 2018, corporations were taxed at a federal flat rate of 35%. Today, the rate has dropped down to 21%, making the overall taxation of corporations, even though subject to double tax, on par with other pass-through entities like partnerships and S corps. Corporations afford the opportunity to avoid liability and therefore give the shield of C corporations are a creature of tax law. And basically, they subject the owners to double taxation, first at the corporate level at a rate of 21% today, and number 2 at the shareholder level. Now, even though the slide says that C corporations are used less today, with the drop in tax rates, number 1, and number 2, with the ability to shield a significant amount of capital gain from tax liability under Section 1202, C corporations have assumed greater popularity than in recent years. Of course, there's the ever popular S corporation, which in years prior to 2018 was the most popular choice of entity. Generally, there's only one level of tax in S corps, but you have to be aware there are early taxation events and other events that would trigger taxation when you least expect it with an S corp. Other forms of entity exist. Visit my website, www.zelllaw.com, or visit my blog, which has video and podcast on it, at blueprintforwealth.org. Thanks for tuning in to Blueprint for Wealth, and another great topic hopefully will come your way next week. Thanks for joining us on the Blueprint for Wealth Vault. For more information, visit us online at zelllaw.com, and don't forget to subscribe to Zell Law on YouTube. Thanks for joining us.